We talked about that yesterday. It really depends upon whether you're buying for today only or you want some future proofing.
Correct.
The $500 budget build in today's live stream, here's what's interesting. It is future proofed for some people. If you guys want to play Overwatch, League of Legends, CSGO, Dota 2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, if you guys want to play XCOM 2, to an extent, City Skylines. Although endgame, really large cities can use more.
Yeah, that.
If you want to play Fall Guys.
Oh, Fall Guys.
Marbles. Think of all
Marbles is fun.
Yes, but it doesn't need an 8-core CPU.
No.
Think of all the games you see on Twitch.
But your experience of using your computer needs 8 cores. So you don't have to deal with spinny things and loading times, and you can have
$500 budget.
one monitor and nothing else on the
$500 budget. I mean, just as an example, this is Twitch right now.
Pops is streaming.
So, World of Warships, Just Chatting, Among Us, World of Tanks, Escape from Tarkov probably needs more cores. But these don't. Just Chatting definitely doesn't need 8 cores. Phasmophobia, I've not actually seen that, and that's scary, so I don't want to. League of Legends. That looks like a game that probably doesn't need 8 cores.
It's got 8 or something.
I see something. Oh, should I click on that or will we get demonetized?
Probably.
GTA 5 runs fine on 4 cores. Anno really needs more than 4. Minecraft runs fine on 4 unless you're super modding it. Warcraft, I don't know. Rocket League runs great on 4. Valorant, I don't know. Hearthstone, yes. Doom Eternal runs great on 4 cores. Art. Oh, that's cool. There's an art channel now. FIFA will run great on 4 cores. Dota 2, Rainbow Six Siege. Fortnite's getting kind of iffy. Overwatch, Fall Guys, those are both fine. Rust, yes and no. So, a Pokemon.
Red Redemption 2 won't, though.
Here's my point, guys. Here's my point. On one hand, Cyberpunk 2077, Watch Dogs Legion, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, future AAA games for the next 3 years with new graphics cards, Ryzen 9 or i9, don't waste your time. Premium games, premium experience, premium quality, high resolution, nice graphics cards, lots of detail. Don't play with toys. Pick one. On the other hand, that huge list of games that we just went through
Yep.
will not run any better on an i9 than an i3. A Ryzen 9 versus a Ryzen 3. Now, your overall computing experience, your general computing experience using Windows and Chrome and web browsers and multitasking and running game launch updaters and online backup and Discord voice, of course, more cores, a faster chip will make all those nicer.
But won't it flatten out the...
Of course. But if you have one monitor and you're just doing one game, a 4-core chip may very well have 5 years of usefulness in front of it.
Right.
I'm addressing a comment that I forget who. Ranger Smith said, hardware unboxed is thorough, but too objective and not open-minded. He has a very specific focus on how he does testing.
Yes.
He looks at current games now without any look to the future.
Now.
And he says that a 6-core chip is all you need to play any game today.
That is not released. I mean, that is released.
That is already released.
That's current.
That you can test. He's right on one monitor with nothing in the background. He's correct.
But we're all about user experience and value for money, which means you have to look forward a little further than what you're probably currently used to.
You have to see into the future a bit.
Well, most people are trying to catch up to today, let alone... Most people are having trouble catching up to today, let alone seeing further.
That is true. There might be somebody watching us right now who's suffering on a Core 2 quad. You know what? This i3-10100 will destroy your Core 2 quad and will be a huge upgrade. If you've got a Core 2 quad and a GTX 280
280?
and 4 gigs of RAM, the $500 bill today will blow your world.
Well, Sunil here has a question. He's like, should he upgrade from a 4700K to a 10900K or a 10700K for playing Microsoft Flight Sim? He's struggling with frames at 1080p, even with 2080 Ti.
i9.
The i9.
Flight Sim, you have a 2080 Ti? Yeah, I know.
Here's your Flight Sim cache there, Sunil.
If you've got a 2080 Ti, your CPU better have a 9 in its number.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like somebody buying a 3080 and not having a 9 in their CPU.
Oh, no.
i9, Ryzen 9.
3600s all over the place.
And I don't care whether you buy an Intel or an AMD chip because they're so comparable and they're so close. There's some cases where one wins and there's some cases where the other wins. I'm more concerned the fact that he's running a 2080 Ti on a 2013 CPU. The i7
4770
is 2013. It's first gen Haswell.
4-core.
4-core 8-thread.
8 threads.
He's running a $1,200 video card on a 7-year-old CPU. Stop that. Well, that's why he's here. He wants to stop that.
Exactly.
Ryzen 9 or i9, I really don't care which one you buy. Just stop using a 2013 chip for that. I love you, man.
Flight Sim on 4 cores. Does it make sense to upgrade if that's all you play?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Did you not watch his... Is that member exclusive?
It is.
Your Flight Sim?
It is. Flight Sim needs everything. It needs RAM, it needs graphics card, it needs CPU. But see, here's another thing. Not all 4 cores are equal. This i3 is faster than his i7 4770.
Yeah, I know. Of course it is.
That chip is older. It has lower IPC. It's DDR3. It's a different bus architecture. It's a different era of chips. This has newer instructions. Even if he overclocks his CPU to faster clock speed, this is still better. But, I mean, you should not move from an i7 to an i3. That's sideways. Don't do that.